Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and a new trailer has released for the Awakening DLC. Now this was actually at the very end of the new Replacer marketing ad, and if you guys don't know the Replacer, it's this guy. I'm sure you guys remember him from Black Ops 2. Essentially the whole point behind this marketing thing is this guy will come and replace you at all of your responsibilities so you have more time to home and play Call of Duty. While it's all fine and dandy, I just never really found those commercials to be very interesting, but at the very end of this ad, they did show a bunch of gameplay from the 4 maps as well as the new Zombies map that we're going to be getting with the Awakening DLC. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the gameplay aspect of this trailer, and then of course I will talk about different aspects of it after the gameplay trailer is over. I hope you guys will stick around. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We now have gameplay on all 4 of these maps. So let's start things off here with Splash. Obviously, Splash is going to be an amazing map. I'm very excited for this. It's going to be set in a water park. It's going to be bright and beautiful and colorful. It's going to be a lot like Grind, I think, from Black Ops 2. I'm definitely looking forward to it. What we essentially saw in this trailer was that we are going to have a lot of different water slides that are going to help us traverse the map in multiple ways, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to them mixing it up a little bit, having a bunch of water on the ground, having it so we're going through water slides to get from point A to point B. I'm looking forward to this map in general. It looks to be very, very fun. The next map that they show us here in this trailer is actually going to be Gauntlet. Now, this is a very interesting one because it's taking a brand new twist on the 3-lane style map, right? Treyarch is well known for making 3-lane style maps, maps that have a left section, a middle section, and a right section. And what they did to make each one of those lanes feel unique is they basically made them a different biome. So one of them here we see, obviously, this is like a rainy, kind of like a city setting. Now, here we actually see kind of like a winter setting. And then over here, we, of course, see that there's going to be like a jungle, kind of like a foresty setting. It's going to feel different in every single part that you're in. It's going to be feeling like you're jumping from one map to the other as you go between the different lanes. I think that's going to be really interesting. It's unlike anything we've seen in Call of Duty before, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now, the map itself, I can't tell too much about it besides it's a 3-lane map, but the most interesting aspect, I would say, from the map is the fact that it's actually going to be different biomes as you go between the different lanes, which is going to definitely get mix things up. Whether or not it's going to be a good map is yet to be seen, but it definitely has a very interesting concept behind it. The next map that we're going to be looking at is actually a very short clip. It's almost scary how short this clip is, but essentially we're going to be playing on the map Rise, which is going to be a construction site. Now, the map itself doesn't look like it has a very ideal theme to it. It doesn't have a very original creative theme. It's just a construction site with a lot of like rubble and debris and stuff everywhere, which we've seen in Call of Duty bazillions of times. But they said in interviews about this map that they think it's the most balanced and most competitive map of all the maps in this particular DLC pack, the Awakening DLC, and they're hoping that the competitive side of Call of Duty actually adopts this map because they think it's really that good. So we're gonna have to see. Apparently it's supposed to be like one of the best playing maps. I wish it was a better theme, ooh, construction site, rubble and debris everywhere, ooh, never seen that before, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good map just based upon how well they're trying to hype it up, saying it's a very competitive map, it's a very good, well balanced map, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what that's going to be like. But for me, it's always been this way, guys. I told you guys a million times, I will take a map that is bright, beautiful, and awesome looking that plays bad over a map that's terrible looking and plays good. I'm always a big fan of maps that are creative and look good. And speaking of maps that look good, we have Skyjacked here, which which of course is going to be the remake of Hijacked from Black Ops 2. Now, right from the get, they showed us all the different new things they're going to be able to do with this map. I think it's what they really were going for with this piece of marketing, was they wanted to let us know that this is not going to be just like Hijacked. There is going to be a lot of different things, and we have new things available to us because of the movement system that we have here in Black Ops 3. The very first clip here, you got the guy running on that wall right next to B-Dom, then jumping up into the window that overlooks B-Dom. Then the next clip, you have them running along the side of the ship and then going into the underground section from the outside, which is something that we did not have the ability to do in Black Ops 2 with Hijacked. You know, they're trying to say, hey, this is going to be Hijacked, but it's a bit different. Don't go in here just thinking it's Hijacked and thinking you can just do whatever. You know, you got to remember that you have all these new things available to you and to try to utilize those the best you can. And if you do, you're probably going to have a bit of success as a result. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder how the map is going to be changing. You know, with the ability of us to, you know, run on the side of the ship, you know, spawn trapping isn't going to be nearly as big of a thing, I don't imagine, on this map as compared to what it was in Hijacked, because they can just, you know, jump off of the map essentially, run on the side of the wall, then pop up from behind you and stuff. There's a lot of things that people can do, I think, with the new movement system, and I'm definitely interested to see what this is going to be all about. The next part of this is obviously going to be the zombies aspect of this DLC, Eisendrache, which I think is how you pronounce it. Again, I completely mispronounce that all the time. I don't claim to know how to pronounce it. They've actually changed around the pronunciation and the spelling of it, in fact, a couple of times in their marketing so far. So I don't even think Treyarch knows how they want to say this map and how they want to spell it. But we see that there's some traps. We see there's zombies. We see there's guns. We actually didn't see too much from this. It was just kind of like an action piece, essentially, from what I can tell anyway. There's like, hey, look at this. We're shooting zombies. We got some traps here. We got some stuff. And it looks to be fun. I'm definitely looking forward to the zombies experience here, because for me, Shadows of Evil is a ridiculously complicated map. I'm understanding it better and better. You know, I think I can, do pretty well. I think what I make it to, like round 25, round 30 or something like that. So, like, I did okay solo, but still, there's a lot to remember on that map if you really want to, like, try to get the most out of it and try to unlock all the things that there is to unlock. So I'm hoping this map is a little bit more easy to get into, but at the same time, I don't want it to be too simple, because if it's too simple, then it's going to get boring quickly, and so on and so forth. You guys know how that goes. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. This is actually just at the very end of a Replacer trailer, and it shows all this gameplay, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Well, mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen, because the Awakening DLC itself is going to be coming out on February 2nd on PlayStation first. Now, unfortunately for you Xbox guys, like myself, I typically play on Xbox, but I do own both platforms. We're used to getting the DLC a month early, but that has changed this year, so PlayStation is going to be getting this DLC early. On February 2nd is when the DLC is going to be coming out, and then assumably 1 month later is when Xbox and PC and those guys are going to be able to get this DLC. So mark your calendars for that. It's definitely looking to be pretty fun, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this DLC. I just need to fire up my PlayStation and start leveling up my PlayStation account, because I'm still level 1, and I should probably get on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, drop me a rating and let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited for about this DLC. For me, I would say it's the multiplayer. While zombies is always great, I'm always excited for the multiplayer, and I'm excited to see what Skyjacked is going to be like. I'm excited to see how awesome Splash is going to be, because I have very high hopes for Splash. I have a feeling it could be a very awesome map, because the setting itself is so good. You know, I'm really hoping that Splash is a fantastic map, and I'm hoping it plays very well. That's what I'm really hoping for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.